Okay, so whenever I would pull my money out of my account to have, like, I guess it was, you could say it was like a cash envelope system gone so wrong, because I would pull out cash like enough that I thought would like get me through to the next payday because my bank account was just in the negative, honestly. And whenever the phone would ring, I would be like, I'm not here. I'm not here. Not home. Nope. I'm not here. Seriously. Oh, no big deal. Just like paid off half of my remaining loan. No big deal. Used to hide from creditors, and now I'm color coding lines until I'm done with them. 'Tis growth, y'all. 'Tis growth. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lisa and this is my stained glass journey. Today I am taking you along with me as I stuff some cash envelopes. Now I actually have two different types of envelopes that I'm going to be stuffing today. Both of these are from the Budget Mom. If you have not checked her out yet, definitely do it. She is amazing. I have these lovely chevron envelopes in multiple colors that I'm going to use for my like everyday expenses. So I'm going to be pulling from these. These are actually going to be for like my savings and for sinking funds that I am saving up for. So these ones are going to be ones that after I stuff them, I kind of put in a little hiding space where no one knows where they are. And if I ever see one of these puppies out, I know that we have trouble because these should not be out unless I get them out from their space. So these I am not going to be using. These are kind of like fill it and forget that it's there in its hiding spot. These are going to be my day-to-day envelopes that I am going to be working out of. And as you can see, there are 4 of them. So I have 4 categories, maybe 3, that I am going to be pulling from on a regular basis. So today I actually went out and I got my the amount left over after all of my bills are paid. So if you missed my video on the bills that I pay with my 10th paycheck, I pay my car loan, I pay our cable bill, which is extremely expensive, and I also have Disney Plus coming out of my account. So after those bills are all taken care of, I got 360. This leaves a little bit of a buffer in my account. And yes, they are in all 20s because I am scared of going into the branch, going through the teller. I haven't done that in quite some time because I always have my kids with me. So better safe than sorry. And all of these are going to be in facets of 20 or in denominations of 20 because it's what I have. I'm afraid to take the kids into the bank with me. So let's start with the ones that I am going to kind of be carrying around with me the most. So I am barely driving. I only drive if I have like a meeting, like a very small meeting, and even those have been few and far between. I'm not teaching right now, so I have $40 that I have budgeted myself for gas. So I'm going to put that in this envelope right here, and I am going to label that as gas money. So there we have my gas money. Now, whenever I go and I give this to the worker, I am going to put my receipt in here so that I know where my money went and when I spent it and how much, so that I can kind of fine tune. I know that when the school year picks back up and we start driving places, I'm not going to be able to get away with $40 for gas, but $40 for gas until my next paycheck. I am assigning myself $100 for miscellaneous, and there's a good reason for this. I have a lot of things coming up. Our anniversary is coming up on Sunday, and we also have Father's Day coming up. So I am actually going to make my miscellaneous envelope 20, 40, 60, 81 quite a bit bigger than I normally would, because I have some things that I have not really budgeted for up until this point. See, this is why I like this so much, because it's forcing me to think about money, where money's coming from, what I'm going to use to pay for it. So miscellaneous, I have $100, and this is the one that I will keep with me the majority of the time. So if we are out today, when I was getting the money, my daughter asked me if we could stop at Starbucks and get cake pops, and I was like, not today, honey, not today. We're not going to stop and get cake pops from Starbucks today. Maybe some other time. All right, and fun money for myself, $40, which in all honesty I probably won't spend unless there is something that I absolutely want or need. I don't really do a beauty envelope, because I don't really do anything in terms of like makeup or dyeing my hair. My hair has been graying since I was about 17, and I dyed it for the longest time. And when my sister was pregnant, my mom was not able to dye her hair, I just stopped dyeing mine as a sign of solidarity, and I just never went back. So fun money, $40 for the month. Now I have an extra one here. I am actually going to mark this down as church, so giving my church some money for the envelope. I have that all taken care of. Now I am going to scooch over into the envelopes that look like this. I have several of them because these are not ones that I'm going to be carrying around very often. And the thing that I love about these from the Budget Mom is that there is actually a space for the description if you are adding or subtracting, and then the balance. So my plan for these is to save up for things that I know are coming. Our county always, that water bill or that sewage bill just always seems to hit at the most inconvenient times, and it's always kind of a crunch to make sure that I have the money in my account for those to be able to pay them. I never really think of them because they're like every quarter, so I am going to start using these envelopes to kind of set aside money for things that might not be a bill, might not be like day-to-day things like gas or having some money aside for miscellaneous expenses, but just making sure that I am prepared in case something should happen. So the first thing that I am going to kind of start saving up for, my son plays the trombone, and his lessons are because it is every other month. So it's about $70. I think last year was about $72 every other month. I am going to, I put trombones. I am going to start kind of saving up $20 at a time for his lessons. So this is trombone. And I am adding $20, which brings the balance to $20, and today is the 12th? I can't even remember what day it is. Today is the 12th. So for the 12th, I am adding $20, which brings the total up to $20. Hopefully by the time school starts and we go back, please, this I will have enough to cover, and I will just keep rolling this, rolling the money into this trombone envelope until I know his lessons are paid for the year. I should probably work that out. All right, next category that I am taking care of are the kids. So I have a blue envelope and a pink envelope, obviously because I have a boy and a girl. And I actually have the 20s that I took out of last paycheck for each of them that I never put into envelopes because they weren't ready yet. So there's 20 for him and 20 for her. And I also have another 20 for each of them that I am putting into their envelopes. So into Samantha and into Daniel. So they each have right now $40 that I am saving up for this. So my plan for this is whenever they are older or want to get a car or they turn 18 is to just be able to give them the envelopes, just a bag, a good old-fashioned gift bag with just these envelopes that I have saved for them over time. True story, we met with a financial planner to talk about what we could do for the kids, and nothing against financial planning. I know it's extremely important, so don't get me wrong, but just at the time, it didn't really make sense to me. I am just going to keep pulling money out of my paychecks and giving each of them these, and when it's time for them to buy a car or they're 18 or whatever, they will have these envelopes to be able to use for whatever they want when they get older. This is for the kids. So that is Daniel and Samantha taken care of. Alright, next one is Disney. I am saving up for a trip to Disney for the kids. So this is the official start. I wish I had nicer writing, but this is the start of the official Disney envelope. And the balance on it is now $20 because I am putting $20 towards our Disney trip. Now, water, sewage bill that always sneaks up on me. I am going to start an envelope for that and just pull $20 from every pay. So that way, whenever I get this bill, it hurts a lot less. So $20, here you go, into your lovely municipal authority lovely little envelope. So I have $20 ready for that. Again, pulling $20 from paychecks as I can and just keep rolling that until it's done. All right, last one is going to be my savings. I am saving up for a couple things, and I am going to be putting 20, 40, 60 towards my savings for upcoming things that I want to take care of. So I am just going to label this as savings. Now, these are all ones, the trombone, Samantha, Daniel, Disney, the authority that runs the sewage and the water, and then the savings. These are all going to go into a safe space, and they are not going to see the light of day again until my next paycheck. Oh, and I almost forgot the trombone. The trombone one's laying over there. These are going into a safe space until my next paycheck. I am not going to be touching these at all. Now, fun story for you, fun fact. I would pull money out like I did whenever I was at my financial worst, and I would pull out enough that I knew I could survive off of until the next payday. And when I started to run low or have only $1 or $2 or 10 left, I would lose hope and I would go to the store and I would buy a scratch off. Because there are 10 top prizes of $5,000. Do you know what past Lisa would have done to have $5,000 like that? And true story, I never scratched these with a penny, ever. I always scratch them with silver, and can you guess what kind of silver I would use? I would use a quarter, because my grandfather always said that scratching with silver was luckier than scratching with a penny, and so a quarter was worth the most. So I guess it's kind of like that pressure luck thing with like no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Please give me the big money, give me the big money, give me the big money. I am scratching with the largest possible coin that I have. I hope that you have enjoyed this cash envelope stuffing. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye. I have been waiting forever to scratch this thing. Here we go. I've been, like, used it for the video, and I have been like waiting forever. I used to sit in my car with like this on the little center console, and then like praying. I would legit pray that like to get something, anything. Like I would hold so much. And woohoo! I won $2. Not stinking rich, but it's a start. Oh, I used to put so much faith in these things. I really did. $2. I'm stinking rich.